Welcome to Breathwork today. My name is Scarlett D and we are doing 7 techniques in 7 days. We are on day 6 and this is going to be a blinder of a technique. This technique is the one that helps you to go very, very deep into the body. This is a deep dive. You go deeper the longer you do this technique. We're going to do a little sample today. So you're not going to go so deep. Possibly, you never know. But this technique is what many somatic practices are built on. And we're going to be breathing in and out through the mouth. It's going to be super activating. It's a great way if you're doing a short session of this sort of breathing technique called conscious connected breathing, also called euphoric breath. It's the kind of breath that you find in kind of Wim Hof practices and rebirthing and different practices. There's lots of different variations of this type of breathing, but in this case, we're going to be breathing in and out through the mouth. And yeah, we want to be expanding and opening up into the belly and the chest. And this is going to take us into the physical body at a very deep level. And when we do this practice for a period of time, we start to go so deep that we're going into the cellular level and we're actually releasing deep-seated tension and trauma, stored trauma in the body. So you're releasing that to the surface. And this is where we get cathartic release. This is where a lot of emotions might come up, a lot of memories might come up. You might have different physical sensations. You might have different thoughts and images coming to you. A lot of phenomena can happen when you're doing these kind of somatic practice. Very often, as you're starting out doing these practices and you're going to do a long session, you would be lying down for this practice. But we're just going to do a short session as an example today and to learn the technique. So just remain sitting today. So yeah, conscious connected breathing. We're breathing into the belly and the chest. We're expanding on the inhale and on the exhale, just letting it go. Now, you could do this 1, 2, belly, chest, inhale, inhale, and then exhale, release. Or you could make a wave, inhaling into the belly, into the chest, and then releasing. I would suggest in the beginning, you start off with the 1, 2. So belly, chest. Inhale, expand the belly. Bring the inhalation up into the chest, expand, and then release. It's going to look something like this. Placing the hand on the chest and the belly. Inhale into the belly, inhale into the chest, and then release. So using your hand on your belly and chest is going to really connect you to this sensation of expanding on the inhale and then releasing on the exhale. If your hands aren't moving, you're not breathing enough. And allow your body to move as well. Yeah, you can really use some kind of movement, rocking forward and back to get even more of an expansion into the belly and the chest. So it's inhale belly, inhale chest, and then release. We're breathing in and out through the mouth. And let's do 10 breaths to begin. And then at the end of 10 breaths, we take one more extra breath and we will hold the breath for whatever amount of time, maybe about 30 seconds. And then exhale through the mouth. And when you are exhaling after the breath hold, please make some sound. You can make some just sigh, or you can groan or roar, or you can scream. Make some sound. It's really important because sound is a carrier of energy. So if you make some sound, all that energy that you're bringing to the surface is going to be able to be released. If you don't make sound, you're going to exhale and that energy just might sink back into your body, which we don't want. So we're doing all this work to really have that release. As I said, we're just doing a little sample today. So we're going to do a few rounds and just get a feel of the practice. Tomorrow, day 7, we're going to do it much longer and you're going to really you're going to really feel the power of your breath when you do this kind of breathing technique over a longer period of time. So, okay, are you ready? Hand on the belly, hand on the chest. Let's go. Breathing in and out through the mouth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold Yeah, exhale, make some sound. I got a bit lost there, so I got a little bit spaced out, which can happen. Sometimes you might feel different, like energetic things happening. You might feel throbbing in your physical body, hot, cold, tingling sensations. Sometimes your hands will get numb, your face might get numb. Sometimes when you do this practice for a long period of time, because we're off gassing CO2, the capillaries, our blood capillaries, are starting to like contract. CO2 is a vasodilator. It allows the capillaries, the blood vessels to expand, allowing more blood flow to the organs and the tissue, the cells in our body. So when we are having lots of CO2 in our body, we are having more oxygen to our tissues and our organs. When we have less CO2 to the body, the blood vessels and the capillaries and all those like things that expand and open to like let the blood flow more or less are contracting, and that can sometimes create cramping and numbness in the body, and it can be very uncomfortable, especially when you do these long practices. But for now we're just doing 10 breaths, so it's okay, but it's just something to look forward to when you do the long practice. Yeah, it can be very uncomfortable. But let's do it again. 10 breaths into the belly, into the chest. Make sure you're really expanding on the inhale and just dropping the body on the exhale. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. One more. And hold. Holding, holding, holding. And when you're ready to exhale with some sound. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that was 2 rounds. This is better than any drug. And honestly, if you're having a hard time emotionally and yeah, there's something going on and you want to shift that emotion, this is the practice to do. If you're feeling angry, if you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling depressed, yeah, if you're feeling sad, do this practice. Is going to lift your energy up and shift whatever's going on inside of you. You're going to feel much more open, much more expansive. Honestly, this practice shifts you into other dimensions. Okay, one more time. Let's go for it. If you're comfortable with this practice, you can place your hands on your knees and really just move your body forward and backwards as you're breathing. Ready? Let's go. 5. 1 more. Hold the breath. And then exhaling to release. Oh, yeah. Okay. Honestly, it's quite difficult to actually share this practice and do it at the same time because I get very lightheaded, and you might be lightheaded as well right now, which is okay. And this is one of the reasons why it's really good to do this practice lying down, because the danger is that you might faint, okay? But it's not super dangerous as long as you're not in water. You don't want to faint when you're in water because then you're going to drown. So that's why in some cases Wim Hof is very dangerous to do if you're practicing on your own, because if you black out and you're doing Wim Hof and you've got water all around you, then that's quite life-threatening, basically. Okay, so we've done 3 rounds of conscious connected breathing. How do you feel? Close your eyes. Just tune into what's going on inside of you. Always good to allow this little bit of time after these techniques to just tune into the effects. What are the effects? And allow a few moments of stillness, So whatever's been going on can be integrated. Come into your breath. Tune into your heart space. And you could always do Nadi Shodhana now. Remember the practice that we did where you're breathing in through the left nostril, out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. So if you're feeling a little bit overly activated and you need to come back to that place of balance, feeling more grounded, then please do a few rounds of Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. That's your go-to practice to balance, center, and ground if you ever need to. Whew, okay, thank you for joining me. Come back tomorrow. We've got the final practice of our 7 days and 7 techniques. If you are enjoying practicing with me, doing the breath work, then please subscribe. And remember, your breath is your superpower. Woohoo! See you tomorrow.